And so what are some of these problems that you can look at? So these could be, any one of these could be something that you choose and you work with it, and you establish it as your context. So the first one is form, right? So there's a tension in the text in terms of form. He is writing this in this epic, heroic style genre that is reminiscent of Gilgamesh or the Iliad or the Hebrew Bible. It's reminiscent of also, like Socrates and Jesus, right? Um, but he is, subverting it, the form, by writing it in a different way, not writing it in the standard form. So he tends toward this more parabolic, aphoristic, sort of metaphorical form, which is all part of epic, um, you know, poetic writing. But he is, he's using it to sort of undermine the the textual idea. Okay, so this is a fairly sophisticated idea. It deals with form, right? Most times students are asked just to talk about the content, but this is a way into a text, right, and a way to do analysis in something of a backdoor type way. So you could do something with form. You could talk about the form that is being presented in the text. So I'll mention, I'll come back to this idea when we look at the passage. Um, so you have that. You have philosophizing theater, what I call that, versus this is a Plato or Beckett idea, looking at an IH text and a future IH2 text that we're going to look at. So really the idea here is, like, you had IH1, and you read the Platonic dialogues, and so Zarathustra is basically an extension or a subversion of Socrates, right? So he's supposed to be, this person is doing teaching, philosophizing, and it just doesn't work out the same way. So that could be another context as well. The problem of historical consciousness. Nietzsche is, really known for this idea that he problematizes historical consciousness. So we are historical beings, uh, but we become, in the modern world, we become really, um, truly historical beings once we start putting things down into the text and textualizing ourselves. And so we're no longer just dealing with memory, right? This creates a type of historical consciousness.